I thought all in all a pretty good ball game. We left some things on the table offensively. Just missed some easy shots, but I liked where the ball was getting. We're still a little hurried, a little quick offensively, which it will work its way out at some point. Talented offensive people and get some place with the ball, and the shot's a little quick, but we'll get that ironed out as we go along.
Mike, after Monday's game, you said you never wanted to play a game without Justin again.
Thank God I don't.
He kind of did everything for you guys tonight.
What people, casual fans don't see and admire enough is what a remarkable defensive player he is. Whether it's their point guard, whether it's two guard, their five. He'll guard. He just guards everything and does a remarkable job. David, he's just so responsible, and he takes a lot of pride in his long arms, and he's a special player. Good to see him out there tonight. I thought he had a heck of a game. I mean, every time the ball's in his hand, something positive happens. Why anybody in the world would double him is beyond me. You double him because he's just going to crush whoever's guarding him. But as soon as you double him, he makes the easiest, most routine ball to where it's supposed to be for a lay-in as he did tonight, or on the other side for a made three. He's a good one.
Overall, did you feel your defense? Did you like more of what you saw from the defense tonight?
I did. Still a long way to go. I'll go back and look at it, but to limit them to 36 from the field, 23 from the arc, they only shot 2 foul shots. Is pretty good. It was 16-16 at the half rebounding margin, only a +4 at the end of the game. Again, I'd like to have a chance to look at it, but all in all, pretty good.
Is that just because of Justin's impact, or did some guys play better on defense than the first game?
Let's say that we had a couple that were encouraged to play better defensively, and I think that they did. We'll see.
Coach Nels with the Suns Saturday. Padula himself had a pretty good night.
Yeah, he did.
24 points.
He did.
Not only that, he was very efficient down low and mid-range. Can you provide some thoughts on how he played tonight?
Thought he played a good ball game. Gets a little goofy defensively. He's a terrific defender. He's strong, lower body. He knows exactly, what's going on out there. But the ball get by him a couple of times. Once in the second half. I recall once in the first. But I thought his shot selection was good. Shot at the end of the half was an impressive shot. I'm a little surprised he's only 1 for 5. I'm a little surprised we were only 5 for 18 for the game. Lehigh does a good job of taking that away from you. Consequently, we're able to put the ball in the post with a number of situations and scored, especially in the last 10 minutes of the game. But Padula was very, very good again.
Coach, Lehigh really got that drive and kick game going early in the second half. So how did you guys adjust defensively to counter that and then respond with a run?
Yeah, Will, I think it was just a little flurry. I was a little disappointed. We went in up to 18, I believe it was. It was a 13-point lead. So -5 coming in at the first media timeout. I almost called a timeout. They had the ball down 13 with the ball, and they missed a shot. I would have called timeout there. I always felt we were in pretty good shape, but not going to shut anybody out, and they've got good players, and I thought we did a remarkable job. You guys have no idea how good Evan Taylor is. Isn't that his name? You guys have no idea how good Evan Taylor is. He's terrific. Couture was fabulous, as he typically is with that matchup. Our team did a nice job of guarding Evan, who we have grown to really admire. He had 20 Monday night in the it's not the Carrier Dome anymore, at Syracuse, which was a pretty impressive outing for him.
Yeah, I'm curious. We've seen MJ Collins come off the bench quite early for you. What have you liked about his progression? I know he's very young. How's
Well,
he
I don't have a
coming
lot of other options, and I'm okay with that. MJ Collins is good. You know, I was encouraged to see him. He's a much better drive it to 15 and get up over top of people. But man, he's serious about it. He wants to be a great player. He's going to be a great player around here. You know, throw him to the fire a little bit here early. That fire is going to get a lot hotter here real quick. But I've thought through 2 games, you know, he's helped himself a lot in terms of my evaluation of him being able to help us win games. He's doing good. You just sit there and just listen.
Berman stole my question,
Coach. Paul, it's unusual.
Coach, with Petit and Camden and just all the front court depth pieces you guys have, how do you see that just back line being played out minutes wise and the distribution of that moving forward?
Still trying to get my arms around it. Still. Got any suggestions? I'm all ears. How do you take Mutz off the floor? You know, what Justin played tonight in a game, you know, that we won by whatever. Mutz played 30, you know, and a big one. You're going to play more than 30, you know. I just think it offers us great flexibility and such a contrast between Basili, Malijal, and Lynn. You know, I've always thought that who gives you the best opportunity to win? That's how you determine playing time. I've talked to Lynn and Malijal about it after the Richmond scrimmage. One played 12, one played 16. I told him I wasn't comfortable with that. I'm still not. But you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. We get Rodney Rice back soon. I think I've got 10 guys that I can win with. It's going to take Rodney a little bit to get up and running, but John Camden through 2 games has proven, you know, that he's a good piece of the puzzle, and those things will all come together, and you know, I'll have a better picture of it real soon, I think. Anybody else?
Short and sweet.
I'm getting ready to have one, Paul. I'm going to have one. I'm going to go to the sack.